If you guys are installing brand new brakes on your car, it's great to spend an extra couple minutes to clean these rotors up and paint them prior to the installation. Now the reason why this is so important is because if you're buying brakes just like this, that are blank and are just raw steel, after a while, all of this steel is going to end up rusting and it's going to eventually look like crap after a while. Now if you paint this rotor hat before installing it, it'll stay nice and clean for a longer time than if you were to just leave it install it on the car like this. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get VHT caliper paint and painting your rotor hats so they don't rust.
So I have two brand new front brakes that are going on a Nissan Maxima. They are made of cast iron, and when they come in contact with water and oxygen, it will begin to rust. With a thin coating of paint on top of the cast iron brake rotors, we can prevent the brake rotors from prematurely rusting. So the first step in this process is going to be the preparation. We need to remove any stickers that are on the brake rotors, along with any kind of coating that has been applied by the brake manufacturer. In this case, there is a small sticker indicating that this rotor is meant for the driver's side, and there is a rust-inhibiting oily coating that is on the rotor that we need to remove prior to the painting step. So get a scraper and remove the sticker so that the hat is clean. After that, get some brake clean and spray down the entire brake rotor surface, including the back of it, so that we're working with just the bare cast iron. Let it dry for a good 10-15 minutes so that the brake clean can evaporate, and then we're ready for the painting step. I'm using a VHT aerosol caliper paint. You can go with either black or silver, and it'll give a very nice clean look after everything is said and done. Now when you're painting, don't spray too thick in any areas, as you want to build up a few thin coats rather than one or two thick ones. So try and focus as much as you can around the rotor head and the fins of the rotor. This is where your brake pads won't be touching the rotor, meaning this is where the rotor will start to rust from. Let each coat sit for 10 minutes and apply any additional layers of paint after that 10-minute mark. After you get a good coating on top of the brake rotor and you let it dry, flip it over and then start spraying the backside of the rotor. The more you coat the rotor with the paint now, the longer your brake rotor will keep rust away. This includes the vanes of the rotor. Now keep in mind, if you're going to be doing the rear brakes of a car, try not to spray too much paint where the parking brake shoes come in contact with the rotor. Again, let the paint dry for 10 minutes and then hit it again with the second and third coat of paint. After it's all dried, we can install the new rotors on the car. So while I'm here, I'm going to remove the old pads and rotors and change everything out. When you're putting the new rotor onto the hub of the car, you should put some anti-seize on the back side of the disc so the two metals don't fuse together while they corrode. Re-lubricate the slider pins and make sure the pads can also slide along the shims without any problems. Put the brake caliper back onto the bracket and tighten everything down. In order for the brakes to work properly, the brake pads need to come in contact with the brake rotor. However, there is paint between the rotor and the pads, and it needs to be removed. To remove it safely, simply take your car and go for a drive. When you touch the brakes, the paint will start to wear off, and you'll be left with only paint where you want it. If you're looking for a full guide as to how to change your brake pads and rotors, check out my other video. I'll put a link in the description for it, so if you want, you can do your brakes yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.